What is going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory, and today we are going to be talking all about that game mode right there. We're going to be talking about Limited. Now today, or this weekend, is the final weekend for Season 1 in terms of the reward structure for that pink diamond Ralph Sampson, and you can see this is week 6, so you can get your 6th ring. And now we know how the reward structure works. There were a few question marks. People thought, if you got 6, you'd get all the rewards for the previous levels. Obviously, that's not the case because 2K. So if you do get 6, you only get the Ralph Sampson. And realistically, some of those other rewards may even be better. Like, a Hall of Fame badge is a million times better than 25 tokens. A diamond shoe pack, I'd rather have over 25 tokens. And I'd argue that I'd rather have a Hall of Fame badge over that Ralph Sampson, and that is because the card itself is not that great. But we'll talk about him in a little while. But for me, Limited so far has been just a game mode that I've barely wanted to play at all. And the reason for that is because there's no guarantee about when you get this ring. I remember game week number 1, or game weekend number 1. Some people would take like 30 games to get a ring. 30 games for a random chance at a ring. No, that's just not good. So there's a couple of tweaks that need to be made. We'll talk about those in this episode. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe for daily streams and the daily videos. And of course, a massive shout out to the goats of the channel as well: Eric, Jason, Cody, Spooky, Callum, Caleb, Aiden, and Dub. Thank you guys so damn much for your support. It means so much. And if anybody else wants to become a member as well, you can do so by hitting that join button down below. We are under a week to go until season 2. And I'm done with season 1. I'm all done. I'm excited to start up again, get through the lower levels, get through some more Ascension boards. That's going to be fun. There's so much that's going to be new in Season 2, and yeah, I'm just kind of done with it. We've had Season 1 for a month now. It's been a hell of a grind. I mean, we have done so damn much. I scrolled all the way down here. Look at how many challenges we've done, and we got 2/3 of the way. That's wild. How much is needed to get all the way to Steph. Now, we'll see over these next couple of days if they drop anything insane. Obviously, we had some... we didn't get any moment challenges yet for the game last night, but I imagine there will be some sort of moment challenges for the game last night, because that was an absolute madness. And if they drop a couple that are 5k or something like that, then maybe I'll make a last effort, last minute push to go for it. But where I'm at right now, I'm kind of chilling and just preparing myself for Season 2, mentally preparing myself to grind out of Season 2, because the Season 2 card, in my opinion, will be a Galaxy Opal. So Galaxy Opals this year being 97 and 98, with Dark Matter being 99. I'd be genuinely amazed. I'd be shocked if it's a pink diamond. I really can't see that at all. It's going to be a Galaxy Opal in my opinion. Who's it going to be? If the first one is Steph Curry, it's got to be a huge name, and obviously it's going to be the season that's active when next gen drops. So if you look into that, you tie into the next gen, the next edition, etc. I can see it being a Galaxy Opal Zion, and he's not someone who is too crazy OP that's going to break the game, but he's good enough and a big enough name for people to want to grind for him until those last few weeks, like people are doing with Steph Curry at the moment. So I can see it being a Zion, but let me know down below who you guys think. A couple of people have said Ja Morant, but in my opinion, he's just not a big enough name. For a casual player, if they log on, they see a pink diamond Steph, they're like, okay, yeah, he's going to be able to shoot threes. They see a Ja Morant, they might not know his game, they might not know about him, so it's got to be a huge name. And like I said, it's got to keep you engaged for, 45 days or however long it is. So it's got to be pretty damn good. We obviously had this finals set come out yesterday. If you missed the pack opening, go ahead and check it out. I don't do pack openings very often, and you can see why in that video, because it was rough. But we did manage to get an Intimidator from our pre-order packs, and that puts us, for the first time this year, over 500,000 MT. That's pretty crazy, not going to lie. That's ridiculous. We'll get on to Limited in a second, but for when Season 2 drops around, we're going to have all new exchanges, which I'm really excited for, because none of these really had any good value. Diamond Contract is the only one that I did. The rest of them have been pretty damn useless. But hopefully they've tweaked that for Season 2. Obviously, we are going to get new triple the offline rewards as well. Oh, I need one more win for a pack. We'll do that at some point. We're going to get new triple the online players, I believe, with the Swen, Nate, and Daryl Brandon. I think they get changed. Obviously, we're going to get a new unlimited player as well. So there's a lot going on. And, of course, we will get a new limited card as well. So, last night, Ralph Sampson became available when this weekend came available. So, every player in your lineup must have won an NBA championship. And I really like the whole condition thing. I think that's great. I just wish they gave me a reason to play this game mode. Because we look at this Ralph Sampson. I'll put his stats up on the screen for you guys right now. We'll start with his speed. 44, an acceleration of 43, lateral quickness of 45. Like, I know it's Ralph Sampson, but Jesus, that is so slow. And then obviously he's got a good mid-range at 84, and obviously defensively and rebounding, incredible, as you would expect. And then dunking, standing and driving dunk, not bad, and no real driving out. But thing is, there are other people who you don't have to play, and obviously, like, along the way, you've had to play every single weekend for 6 weeks straight and have won enough games to get the ring, which, like I said, some people in that first weekend, that took them a hell of a long time. But yeah, there's other centres out there. Mark Eaton is also 7'4", same height as Ralph Sampson. If we compare Ralph Sampson and Mark Eaton, Ralph Sampson has a mid-range, which Mark Eaton doesn't. They're both so slow. Mark Eaton's actually got +8 interior D, +8 help defensive IQ, +9 lateral quickness for Mark Eaton, +9 on the block as well. Rebounding's very, very similar. Dunking's pretty similar. Driving out very similar. Like, you could buy this card for like 70k. He's come down in price. Jesus Christ. You could buy him for like 60k apparently, or you could play 6 weeks in a row for one player, which is mad. Like I said, I would strongly have recommended going for that Hall of Fame badge at the 4 rings. I think that's the best prize out of the lot. Given how rare Hall of Fame badges are, you could have got one from the Damian Lillard challenge. And that's another thing, actually. I really hope they add in a new challenge here for the start of Season 2, because this one with a diamond... What do we get? We got a diamond shoe and a Hall of Fame badge. Oh, that was clutch, man. You love to see it. So hopefully they bring that back. That'd be great. And then obviously at the start, the first few levels, you get the Essential Board, you get a couple of badges, you get another Essential Board, another Essential Board, another Essential Board. Oh, and of course that Bobblehead that we got as the grand prize is going to be a new grand prize as well. There's going to be a lot coming through. So Season 2, very excited. I think it's going to be 6 days to go from today. So it's going to be October the 16th. Is that right? Is it going to be October the 16th, which is going to be a Friday? Yeah, so next Friday it should change. Next Friday is when it should change. That is exciting. That is very, very exciting. So I think I'm just going to try and mentally prepare myself to actually play this game, because we haven't really been doing that at all. Evos, we've got none. Absolutely none. But we do have 500,000 MT in the bag. And, you know, we've got to 100 and... We'll say 110 XP, 110,000 XP. So we did over 2/3 of the way. That's really good. We're 40k off. If they drop some mad challenges and I get some motivation from somewhere, I might make a bit of a run at it. But for now, it's a bit of a jeege. We've got Moses Malone. Why has somebody paid that for that one? Why have you done this, you weirdo? Moses Malone, Pink Diamond, coming at about 90k. LeBron James at about 200k. Magic Johnson also at 200k. Wow, I didn't think Magic would be that expensive, but he is. Clay, I imagine, is very expensive. About 45 to 50k. Not really a surprise. That card looks ridiculous. And if I do make a run at Unlimited, you best believe Klay Thompson's going to be in there. You bet. If I do any online game mode, if the limited rewards are better next month or next season, then I may play it. But again, it's just that random nature. I really don't like rewards being random. I think that's such a flawed system when it's based on wins. Like, you have to win to get a chance, and then you might still not even get it. I don't like that. It should be win X amount of games and you get it. Obviously, like, there's been other iterations of weekend leagues in other games. FIFA's weekend league, you hit a certain threshold of wins. We have an allocation of games. I think they give you 30 games at the moment. It used to be 40. They give you 30 games. It's like, play 30 games. However many you win, we'll give you rewards based off of that. You know, simple. And then there's different thresholds along the way, like 15 wins, then the 18 wins, 21, 24, 27, I think. And then there's a top 100 reward set as well. That's a really good reward system. This, not so much. 5 rings for 25 tokens is an absolute travesty, bro. Tokens are so useless, but they may not be useless come next season, because this is all going to change as well, guys. If you didn't know, seasons change everything. There's going to be new cards added to every level right here. Every tier should get a new card. I think we'll probably see our first Galaxy Opals being put in here, which is exciting. So we'll be able to easily breeze our way through the Ruby board and get a couple of Amethysts as well. So hopefully there's some nice Amethysts that get dropped next season. So very much looking forward to Season 2. Hopefully there can be some really exciting stuff that really motivates me and really gets me back involved with this game right now, because right now I've never felt further away from being connected to a 2K game, I'm not going to lie. And obviously this season, like I said, this is going to be the one that carries us to next gen. So for us guys on my team, who this is what we've got, like this is our game mode for next gen as well. Obviously the Park guys and my career guys, they're getting a whole new team. We're getting this with different gameplay, so if the card's good enough and the gameplay is good enough, then I'm going to be good. But for now, I don't know. Another thing to note, it is the Unlimited Qualifier tonight, which I've entered in, wow, would you believe, with a record of 8 and 5. So yeah, if you are playing in that, then good luck and fair play. I would not have the mental capability to play this game for 4 hours straight. And then even if you win every single game, probably still not get in, because if your opponents don't rage quit, it's a GG. So if you are going to this, best of luck. I wish you the best. And yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. So Limited, it could be a great game mode. When it first came out, I was so excited for this, but it is just very, very flawed in its reward system. So I really hope for Season 2 they go ahead and tweak that a little bit. But other than that, guys, my sights are definitely looking forward to Season 2, and fingers crossed it is something good. So let me know down below who you think it's going to be. I'm calling the Galaxy Opal Zion. I can definitely see that, but we'll have to wait and see. Less than a week to go. Very exciting. That's going to do it from me today, guys. Hope you have enjoyed. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.